folks, I appreciate you have feelings, I do. But he has an opportunity, right or wrong, to say it the same as you. So please give him his time, and I promise you we'll get to your public comments. I committed that at the beginning, and we'll do it now. Don't forget, if you have signs, you're welcome to have them if they fit the size, but they're not allowed to be held up to block someone's view behind you. Thank you, sir. Mr. Formica.
I trust that everybody has had the opportunity to read my previous apology. So in the interest of time, I will not repeat the entire message, and I'll add a few thoughts. I want to again apologize sincerely for my impulsive and juvenile response that I made about Kamala Harris several weeks ago. I deeply regret my actions and extend my heartfelt apologies to my supporters, those who voted for me, and the school board administration. While I cannot undo what I have done, I acknowledge that we are living in divisive times, especially with an election on the horizon. Tensions are high and frustrations are prevalent on all sides. Personally, I've grown weary of the hatred and the division, and with no engagement of it.
Hold on, Mr. Formica. Hey, folks, if you want to get to your comments, we're willing to do it. No problem.
I know I lit
to get through this. Hang in there. Thank you so much.
I know I lit the match, but some of the people in this very room poured gasoline on it. My criticism of Kamala Harris is rooted solely in disagreement with her policies, not her race or her gender. She is a national political figure, someone none of us know personally, and has nothing to do with our community. And my comments were never intended to target any individuals or groups within our community. That being said,
Formica.
I recognize that my actions were inappropriate and misguided, and I take full responsibility for them.
Mr. Formica, hold on one second. Hey, folks, listen, time out. There's no comments on this one. Put your signs down, please. There's people behind you. Listen, you can say what you want and think what you want. Here's the reality. He has a right to speak. He pays his taxes, you do. We've stood behind one thing. We, and I mean we, everybody in this room have stood behind this, and you've done this for us for years now. When tough times hit, COVID, cyber attacks, CRT, DE&I, you name it, guess what? You came out fired up, and we appreciate that, but you did something that I'm asking for one more time, please. Let people have a conversation. We're not going to get anywhere, folks. We're not going to be able to conduct the meeting if we don't do it. I'm going to guesstimate Mr. Formica has 2, 3, 4 more minutes, and it's going to be your turn for public comment. So if you want the hooting and hollering during yours, we're not going to do it. We're going to recess, and we're going to figure out how to move forward. All I'm asking is to please allow the comment to be made, allow the man to speak, and your turn will happen in just a few minutes. Thank you so much. Mr. Formica, please continue.
All right. Where did I leave off? My criticism of Ms. Harris is rooted solely in a disagreement of her policies, not her race or gender. She's a national political figure, someone none of us personally know, and is not part of our community. And my comments were never intended to target any individuals or groups within our community. That being said, I recognize my actions were inappropriate and misguided, and I take full responsibility for them. Like everybody else, I'm human. I make mistakes. Being on the school board does not make me immune to error. I'm sure many people in this room have posted something that they regretted later. But with every crisis comes an opportunity to learn. My 6 words revealed so much about the people in this community and those around me. To those who support me, thank you. To those who do not, I understand your perspective. However, from some, the level of hate has been palatable, and that is disheartening. I've lived in this community for 54 years. My wife's 61 years. And we've seen this community, never has this community looked like this. If character counts, then doesn't it count for everybody? I've prayed for those who harbor so much hate in their hearts. And I hope one day you can let it go so you can be happy too. In the past month, since cutting myself off from social media and the news, I've experienced a profound peace. I've been more focused, productive, happier, and my relationships are stronger than ever, and I encourage everybody to try it because it's cathartic. I'm not making excuses, but social media is emotional cancer. They use addictive algorithms to get impulsive responses. They stoke the division. It's concerning that our society continues to allow our children on these platforms, especially in light of the growing research about their negative impact. I'm not blaming social media for my actions. I do believe it's something we need to reflect on, however, after hearing about some of the vicious attacks against me and my family members posted on social media. Most far worse than what I posted, and none were scrutinized so far. Tonight, I anticipate hearing the tired old labeling applied to all white alpha males to shut up. You hear words like racist, you'll hear misogynist, you'll hear white supremacist, but these labels do not reflect who I am, and anybody that truly knows me will call such accusations completely false. In fact, I challenge anybody here to show me a more racially diverse family than mine. I have 2 African-American grandsons. I also have daughters and granddaughters that I want to flourish, and I'll do anything to help them achieve what they want in life. How could I possibly be a racist or a misogynist? Again, as long as my comment is, it was about a single individual, not any group of people. This is being twisted by my opposition into a convenient narrative. If we're being honest, we all know what this backlash is really about. We all know this is about partisan politics. No rational person could be this upset about that comment. In fact, someone was so unhinged, they called my office and threatened my life. In turn, I gave him my address. Let me be very clear. The attempted intimidation tactics, cyberbullying, harassment, and shaming will not work on me. I can't be intimidated because I just don't care what people think about me. Anybody that knows me knows this. It's not part of my DNA. If you want to attack me, that's fine. I can handle it. Attacking my family members, however, is unacceptable and demonstrates to the entire community how low my opponents will go. Your reactions have done more to help me than hurt me. You have squelched out the opinions of citizens that actually are concerned, and you have undermined your own credibility. As we begin the new school year, we have important work ahead of us. I am asking for your forgiveness, so we can move forward without decisiveness and distraction. But the ball is in your court now. I've already, in turn, forgiven all of you that attacked me. Shortly, you'll be able to speak and use your First Amendment rights to condemn or support my First Amendment rights. I'll continue to pray for you. Success lies in the future, not in the past. God bless our country, our school district, and all of us.